Hey YouTube, so what we got going on right now is we're greasing those pins to reinstall the left mid fairing. These pins, again, they don't have any screws holding them on. They simply, you push the fairing on them, they hold the fairing on. So by applying grease before you put the fairing back on, it will make it easier next time to pull the fairing off. Alright YouTube, so as you can see, this is the side fairing. Very nice. Seem to keep getting bigger and bigger as the models go on. But anyway, so here is one of the pins, the plugs or whatever that slide on and off. The other two, there's one right here. There's a third right here. So this one and this one should not be an issue. This is the one that took a length of time yesterday, and the reason that this bike was not finished yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by pushing this on first, this one, and then we'll do probably the top one, push it down, and then this other one we push straight in. All right. All right, YouTube, so a couple things kind of go ahead of ourselves. We tightened this down by that one screw that was way in there that I said we're not going to leave out. It's going to hold this fairing completely against this. Also loosened up the rearview mirror. Those two bolts under there. Didn't take it off, obviously. But so this bolt in here, the silver one way in there that we leave in there for fear of dropping it, that needs to be loose. And so, or else you won't be able to get, there are some pins in here. You can see those red pins right there. Those are attached to this side fairing, and they have to go up under here. And if you can kind of probably see it, and if this is tight, screwed down tight, this will not move. So, all right, so there's that. Then we have clips right here. We have clips right here that have to go over this edge. All right. This bolt here, I have confirmed multiple people, that does not come with a washer. So if you have extra washers, I think I have extra washers, I'll be putting one on. This part goes inside of here. This is worse than a 1,000-piece puzzle. Okay, so see that slipped down in there. Now we just need to make sure these push pins line up. And let's see. So the other nice thing is there's a tab over here that looks like needs to go in here. So I may be able to bend it in. I'm trying to think of how I got it out, because the lower fairing was in here. Okay. We'll pull this off. Okay, so as you can see, these right here go up under here. I'll put this tab right here underneath. Okay, so did you guys see that? There's a tab right here. We just slid it in right underneath, and it just kind of is held by the lower fairing. Where I think Ducati said it wants to try my patience, so it makes these fairings in this type of way. Okay. And the nice thing about these plastics, they do bend a little bit. So you have to be very gentle so as not to snap anything off, but you can, especially if you don't have everything tightened down, you can bend them around to have them, get where you want them to go. Now if you get carbon fiber is very rigid. It barely bends, so you want to be careful how much stress you're putting on it. So this pin right here, we're going to push it in. I mean, remember, we put grease on there earlier. This one, that one, and that one. We put grease on all of them, so hopefully they go in much easier than when they came out. Okay, so that pushed in. That was substantial, less than 3 hours. Very happy with that. Okay, so there's one in here by the battery compartment. Right down here, so it goes on there, but that silver thing is like a pin, if you will, and it goes up and down, so we have to put the thing over it. I have to line it, the one up over here as well. Okay, why I'm getting resistance is the edge of these fairings are not over, so you make sure that the edge in here, this is a lip, covers the black plastic around here, or else you'll be at a stalemate having a conversation with these fairings for why they're not moving. That's because this lip is not completely secured. Okay, so we have one of the pins, next one. All right, twinkle, twinkle. All right, so now this is all good. Have our tender, battery tender there. What we're going to do is we are going to reconnect everything. This is why you don't want to have it on the front stand, because you're going to be moving these handlebars back and forth. Get this one that's in here. Yeah, there it goes. And just one more. Okay, that's there. All right. So if you look around, you will find bolts. And that's why it can take a lot of time with taking the fairings off. But these they've hidden stuff all over the place on this thing. Oh, and the ones under here are at an angle. So if you're trying to unscrew them straight on, you won't, because they're at an angle. It's like, think of it as like going up 45 degrees. So I think the other one will be 315 on the other side. Well, hold on to here. I'm just gonna check these on this side. Again, you want to be very careful with these. I use my finger to guide it. And get it in the hole. Again, this is a great place to get your Walmart bags out, to keep the great Ducati black hole abyss from gobbling up anything any remnants that decide to fall. Alright. Let's see. So, we have to put the screws in our fairings. Alright, YouTube, so we're just getting this final screws tightened down, secured into the left side. These, I will let you know that they really have come along a far way with their design of the fairings. Before, on the previous Superbikes, it was an absolute pig's ear to take anything off. You dreaded taking it off due to either it not fitting when you want to put it back on, or just spending so much time trying to get everything to fit, find screws, find hidden bolts. It's not the case. I did not find it with this. With this Superbike, I was really impressed with how they designed everything with regard to the fairings. Everything goes back on real solidly. If you are putting screws in and doesn't feel like it's fitting correctly, and most likely it's not, so you may have to move some of the fairings around to get it to fit. When it fits, the screws go right in. I was really absolutely amazed at how easy it was to get everything to fit and fit properly. It looked like the bike was before I took it apart. So anyway, that's your boy One Take Wonder signing off, doing reviews, how-tos, and don't-dos. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave any questions, and hopefully this is helping you out. Twinkle, twinkle.